We're joined on Morecambe Player by Mark Dixon, the commercial director here at Morecambe FC. Thanks for joining us again. We said we'd come back to you before the end of the season, didn't we, Mark?
You did, David.
And we've left it very, very late, because obviously here we are against last home game.
An hour and 3/4.
Yeah, that's all we've got. So just a quick recap. How's it gone? Obviously, second season in the Globe. This season better prepared at the start. How's it gone commercially from your point of view?
I think it was always. I think we knew it was always going to be a challenge. Obviously, coming into the Globe and the planning behind it was all about the extra revenue streams as well as the football. Second season in, I think historically, a new stadium move, it always tends to settle down. But within the economic climate that we're
suffering,
suffering. It's been challenging, I think, is the fairest way of putting it. The local business community still support us fantastically well. It's just a matter now of trying to give those a rest where they can when they need it, but also look at mixing it around a little bit, just doing things slightly differently.
Do from your point of view, is it a harder job when the team's perhaps not playing as well at home as away as it's been this season?
It's fairly strange in that respect. You'd think that would be the obvious situation. And yeah, if we have a particularly bad weekend, then the phone can be quieter on a Monday and Tuesday. But then again, we can have a loss, and then after the game on a Saturday night, there's people wanting to book. There is no rhyme or reason to it, and I think that's probably what makes it as interesting as it is.
So moving on, there's a big lot of publicity coming out in the last couple of weeks about season ticket prices for next season, and there's loads and loads and loads of new initiatives. So in ideal time to talk about them. So talk us through us, because there's some belting deals on there.
Well, as you say, David, we've launched them probably 2 weeks ago. We had a bit of a teaser against Swindon. But these things have been worked on for probably 6-7 months, and it's the culmination of quite a lot of research and work, and I think, and also listening. I think that's the main thing. What we've tried to do is look at where we are. Unfortunately, we're with the way that the year works, whatever we do now basically challenges us for the rest of the 2012-13 season. So you always have to have your eye on the future. But looking at the price structure that we've come up with, it's been pretty obvious amongst the members of the board that there is a real need for thinking about what people's disposable income. But when you turn that into a season ticket, there's still a lump of money to be found. So I think what we've tried to do is find a balance, but also buy us a little bit of time, buy us a little bit of flexibility during the season, where we can maybe do some special offers on tickets without annoying
that.
So your adults, the terrace thing is something that we've been you're thinking about for a little while, and literally, if you're on the North Terrace or the MBW Terrace, it's a terrace ticket. So you'd make the choice on the day. But then obviously you can't move between the two.
No.
I know that'll probably irk a few people, but unfortunately that's
that's ground reg, isn't it? So.
And juniors again being shifted from 16 to 18 as the ceiling again takes into account those that have left school or leaving school and maybe not earning the full potential as yet, but still gives them the opportunity to come in for a little over £2 a game. So
you're looking at sixth forms, college students, that sort of thing. So what's the price of a standard season ticket, say, for the MVW?
Well, you've got £199 for adults.
That's
in the early bird period. That's up to the end of May.
End of May, right?
That's up to the end of May. £199 for adults, £165 for concessions, being senior citizens and students, and then £50 for a junior. So when does that end? What does it go up to after the start of June? Well, it goes up to £249, so it's another £50 at the start of June. £209 for senior citizens and students, and £65 for juniors. But then again, it's still markedly less than we were through the 2011-12 season.
So looking at things like that, you're hoping there's going to be fingers crossed that people are going to jump on the bandwagon here. And does it matter to you if they come May or June? Would you rather have more money in June? Or?
Well, historically, and having been around now for 4 or 5 years, you tend to get a huge amount of your season ticket sales. People do take advantage of the early bird. Probably we're around about 88% take advantage in the early bird period. It's them pushing the other 12%.
Yeah, true. So, final question from me. How do we come to the ground? Is there a website, or do we just ring up? What is it? What's the score?
All the information is on the websites. We're also doing a handout of the game today, where people are being given a booklet, something similar to this, with the standard and the family season ticket prices in there. The shop, during normal opening hours, 10 till 6, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays 9:30 till 4:30. Throughout the early bird period, we'll also be running some adverts on the Bay and also through the websites.
So really, it's Morecambe, just Google Morecambe FC and then follow it from there. Really,
I think it's the 2-year season ticket as well is something that so people do get the opportunity to have it. We call it Easy Pay.
Talk me through that.
Well, it's 12 months. It's 12 months. You basically get 2 season tickets, 2 years,
right.
And you pay for it over a 12-month period between June of this year and May of next year.
Right.
And equal instalments. There's £35 admin fee for that. But come May next year, your ticket is pre-bought, and you'll be.
So you pay for it this year, you get it this year, and you get it next year as well.
Absolutely.
At the same price.
Yes.
Well, that's quite good as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
I hope somebody takes up quite a few take up on
I
that.
think I think the people that are coming through the shop in the last week and taking away the standing order mandates, I think people are buying into it or at least thinking about it, which, again, something that people have been looking for. We're not fortunate enough to be able to do it on a single year for an adult at this stage.
Yeah.
But again, it's something. It's a continuous process of thought and what we do.
Well, good luck for that. We'll probably come back to you at the start of 2012-13 season, maybe after the friendlies, and see how the updates go.
No, thanks for your time, but take the opportunity. I know there's a few businessmen that have the player and watch it, and just like to thank them all for the support they've given both myself and the football club throughout this season.
Brilliant. Thanks for talking to us,
Thanks, guys.